If you feel like your paycheck disappears the second it hits your bank account, you're not alone. Bills, groceries, gas, and before you know it, you're back to zero, counting down the days until the next payday. Living paycheck to paycheck isn't just stressful, it can feel hopeless, like you're running on a treadmill that never stops. But here's the truth. You can break free from this cycle, even if your income feels tight right now. Today, I'm going to show you exactly how to create a budget that works when every dollar counts. No complicated spreadsheets, no unrealistic goals, just a simple step-by-step system that will give you back control, starting today. If you're tired of feeling broke by week 2 of every month, stay with me. Your first step toward financial breathing room starts right now. Living paycheck to paycheck is more common than you think. In fact, nearly 63% of Americans report that they struggle to cover basic expenses between paychecks. And this isn't just about low incomes. Many people earning good salaries still feel trapped in this cycle. The real issue isn't just how much money you make, it's how you manage the money you have. Without a clear plan, even a 6-figure income can slip through your fingers. Every unexpected bill becomes a crisis. Every minor emergency feels like a disaster. And the constant stress, it takes a toll, not just on your wallet, but on your health, your relationships, your future. But here's the powerful shift. When you start telling your money where to go, instead of wondering where it went, you move from feeling helpless to feeling empowered. It's not about being perfect, it's about being intentional. And it starts by doing one simple thing: understanding exactly where your money is going every month. Before you can build a budget that actually works, you need to know exactly where your money is going, and I'm not talking about guessing, I'm talking about tracking every single dollar for at least one full month. Because here's the truth, most people have no idea how much they really spend on the little things. The coffee runs, the takeout orders, the streaming subscriptions they forgot to cancel. This is what I call invisible money. It slips through your fingers without you even noticing, and it's exactly what keeps you stuck. So, starting today, track everything. Every bill, every snack, every dollar. Use a simple notebook, a budgeting app, or even just a notes app on your phone. Don't judge yourself. Don't feel guilty. The goal isn't to beat yourself up, it's to get the facts. Because you can't fix what you don't understand. Once you have a clear picture of your real spending, you'll be ready to create a budget that's not based on wishful thinking, but on reality. And trust me, that changes everything. Now that you're seeing your money clearly, it's time to tell it exactly where to go. Now that you know where your money is going, it's time to create a plan that puts you back in control. A real, practical budget. The first thing to remember? Your budget isn't supposed to be a prison. It's a tool to give you freedom, not to make you miserable. Start by following a simple framework like the 50-30-20 rule. Here's how it works. 50% of your income goes toward needs. Things like rent, utilities, groceries, transportation. 30% goes toward wants. The fun stuff like dining out, entertainment, hobbies. And 20% goes toward savings and debt repayment. Now, if you're living paycheck to paycheck, those percentages might need adjusting. Maybe you put just 5% toward fun right now and focus harder on debt and savings. And that's okay. Your budget should reflect your reality, not someone else's Instagram version of life. The goal is to make it livable, flexible, and honest. Tighten up where you can, but leave space for life. A budget you hate is a budget you'll abandon. A budget you respect is a budget that will change your future. When you're living paycheck to paycheck, massive financial goals can feel overwhelming, even impossible. That's why it's so important to build small victories into your budget. Wins that you can see, feel, and celebrate. Maybe your first win is paying off a $50 credit card balance. Maybe it's saving your first $100 emergency fund. Maybe it's canceling a subscription and redirecting that $15 a month towards something that matters. These small wins are not small at all. They're momentum. They're proof that change is happening. Each time you hit a target, no matter how tiny, you rewire your brain to believe, I can do this. And here's a secret: financial freedom isn't built in giant leaps, it's built in hundreds of tiny, consistent steps. So set micro goals every month, write them down, track your progress, celebrate your wins. Even if it's saving an extra $10, even if it's saying no to an impulse purchase you normally wouldn't think twice about, it all matters. And once you start stacking those wins, your confidence grows, your motivation strengthens, and the paycheck to paycheck cycle starts to crack. Even the best budget can get destroyed by one unexpected expense, if you're not ready. That's why, even while you're living paycheck to paycheck, it's critical to start building your emergency fund. I know it sounds tough, I know it feels like there's nothing left to save, but even $5 a week matters. Even $20 a month matters. The key is not how much you save, it's that you start. Think of it like a financial shield you're slowly building, one small brick at a time. Because emergencies aren't a matter of if, they're a matter of when. A flat tire, a medical bill, a broken appliance, without a safety net, any of these can wipe out your budget and throw you back into survival mode. But with even a small emergency fund in place, you stay in control. You handle problems with cash, not credit cards. You protect your progress. You protect your peace of mind. Set a tiny goal first. $100, $200, whatever you can. Celebrate when you hit it. Then build from there. Your emergency fund is your buffer, your safety net, your insurance policy against starting over. Now that you're protecting yourself, let's zoom out and look at the big picture. How budgeting paycheck to paycheck isn't just about surviving, it's about building the life you actually want. Living paycheck to paycheck feels exhausting, but it doesn't have to be your forever story. Starting today with a clear plan and small, consistent actions, you can take back control of your money. You can stop feeling like your paycheck is something that happens to you and start using it as a tool that works for you. It begins by tracking your spending. It continues by building a flexible, honest budget. It grows every time you celebrate a small financial win, and it strengthens every time you add even a few dollars to your emergency fund. No matter how stuck you feel right now, remember this. Small changes create big results over time. Your situation is temporary. Your effort is permanent. Every step you take brings you closer to breathing easier, sleeping better, living freer. So here's your first small challenge. For the next 7 days, track every dollar you spend. No judgment, no guilt, just facts. Drop a comment below and tell me, what's the first habit you're going to change starting today? And if you're ready for more real, practical financial strategies, hit that subscribe button. Together, we're building a future where you control your money, not the other way around. Let's make it happen.